Welcome to Guitar Foundations. This is the intro video. My name's Nate Savage, if you haven't seen me before or met me before. And learning how to play the guitar can be a really life-changing experience. It's incredible. My life's living proof of that. It's changed ever since that day. I was about, 12 or 13 years old, and I started learning on my dad's Martin guitar. It can also be a frustrating experience for a lot of people. I think the main reason for that is because when a lot of people start out and learn how to play the guitar, they don't learn in a fun and really practical way, and that ends up making them really frustrated. And those frustrations can lead to thoughts like, man, I just don't have what it takes to play the guitar, or I've started too late to be any good, or I'm too old to start learning to play the guitar. And I'm here to tell you, like in this video right now, I want to tell you that that is not true. I've taught enough guitarists in person and virtually online to tell you that you can play the guitar the way you want to if you put in the time. And it doesn't matter if you want to play acoustic guitar or electric guitar, or if you want to play whatever style of music, jazz, rock, metal, fingerstyle. If you are playing the guitar, there are certain things that you just have to know and that you have to have down for that solid foundation. Right now, it's really important to learn those things very well. So when you start to get into styles and things like that, it'll be a lot easier for you to jump into those things. And that's what Guitar Foundations is all about, learning those things that every guitarist needs to have down really well to make things as frustration-free as possible. And we're going to break these things down into four main areas of concentration or focus, and that is technique. Number one. The next one is your chord and scale library. The next one is songs, and we have 3 songs that we're going to learn throughout this course. And the last one is music theory. Don't be scared. Just to give you an idea of what you're going to learn throughout all of these videos, I'm going to give you just a rundown of all the topics we're going to cover in each one of these 4 categories. First area, technique. We're going to take a look at how to develop your strumming, how to make clean chords, and how to really go through some clean chord transitions. Those are the big 3 hurdles of playing the guitar when you're initially starting. We're also going to cover some things like palm muting and then some single note picking stuff if you want to get into lead guitar. It's important to get that single note picking down even if you just want to play rhythm guitar. Next area, chord and scale library. The chords we're going to learn and the one scale we're going to learn throughout this course, they're all essential. Every guitar player that I know uses them or has used them at some point. And we're going to cover the 8 fundamental open chords that you need to know, your basic bar chords, there are 4 shapes for those, power chords, and then we're going to learn 1 scale to the minor pentatonic scale. That's the one, especially for guitar, that everything always comes back to. Now, I think I just mentioned this, but learning how to play songs is super important for your progress on the guitar. Number one, it gives you some idea of how far you've come and if you're, the things you're working on are actually working. And it gives you a reason to work on the 2 previous sections, technique and chord and scales. Technique and chord and scales are great, but if that's all you have, you can't play through songs, then what good are they, right? How many times have guitarists across the earth been at a party or out with their friends and they're like, oh, you play guitar, play something. And they're like, oh, I don't know what to play. That's a super common problem. So in this course, what we're going to do is learn 3 songs, and they're going to get progressively more difficult as we go, but they're a great way to apply your chords and technique that you'll be working on. Those songs are a pop song in the style of the Proclaimers that focuses on your power chords, a rock song in the style of Green Day that focuses on your open chords and strumming, and a country roots song in the style of Darius Rucker that focuses on bar chords. Those will give you super practical ways to apply the technique and chords that you learned, and they'll give you something to actually play to know that you've gotten better on the guitar. The 4th area, music theory, can be a little scary for people because they hear music theory and they're like, oh, I'll never understand that, it's too difficult. That's not the case. Music theory was one of my favorite subjects in school, in music school, and I want to show you some really practical ways that are simple that can help you learn songs faster and then even make up your own songs if you want to as well. What we're going to go over there is just how major keys and major scales work, how they're made, and then how you can use that knowledge to tell what chords occur naturally or what chords go well together in any major key, so you can, again, figure out songs really quickly for yourself and then make up your own songs as well. And one thing that I should reiterate here is that this course is for both acoustic and electric guitar players. Everything we're going to learn here in the foundations is important for both to know. So don't freak out if I'm using an acoustic guitar for one lesson and you're using electric or vice versa. It's important for both. All of these things that we're going to cover here are the building blocks that you're going to need for your foundation. And the better you get them down now, the easier it's going to be when you get to more intermediate stuff or when you move on to more specific styles of music like, jazz, country, fingerstyle, blues, rock, whatever it is that you want to learn. The more you focus on these things now, the the easier time you're going to have with that in the future. And to make things as easy and as pain-free and as roadblock-free as possible, I have specific assignments for you for each lesson, and it's going to be really important that you actually read each assignment and then work on it and check it off. That's how you're going to know exactly when you're ready to move on to the next lesson. I also have some resources for you along the way. If there's a jam track that's used in the lesson, I have that for you. And also, I have the workbook, the Guitar Foundations workbook, available for you if you want to pick that up. It's 167 pages, all the same information that's in the videos, but it's presented in a little bit different way if you're a different kind of learner and you want to have those pages in front of you. You can print it out or use it on your tablet or device. Also, a really important part of this is going to be if you have a question or if you think you need some extra personal attention, you can always go book a one-on-one private lesson with me at natesavage.com. Just pick a time that works for you, schedule it, and we can make sure everything is on track. That's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you kind of a bird's eye view of what you can expect to learn throughout this course, and just kind of encourage you to remember that it's important to have fun, and learning the songs as we progress through these lessons is going to be a big part of that. It's also, well, one really big key to success on the guitar is to have a really practical, solid plan in place. That's why in the next video, we're going to take a look at setting up a practice plan for you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a video in this course. Also, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment here on the page, or you can just email me, nate@natesavage.com. Or if you need that little extra help and personal private attention, you can schedule a one-on-one lesson with me at natesavage.com. See you in the next lesson.